Hey guys, welcome to the next Necro stream. Make sure I got all these levels nice and good here. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna go grab a defensive merc and have a sip of coffee. I believe normal mode, the defense mercs have Defiance. And that will, I'm pretty sure, go to my skeletons. Callahan Auto Parts? Hassin? Which one do I want? Ooh, Laharas. I don't think I've ever used this one. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a weapon for my new merc. Why did I put that in there? I don't know. Whatever. You know why? Because I was thinking I was going to get the 2 mana. And at the moment I was like, oh yeah, of course. Not thinking, oh wait, it applies to the damn merc. It's a good start. Doesn't really matter, it'll be replaced very soon anyway. But now he has a weapon. Let's get this on players 5 once again. And hopefully everyone's weekend's going well. Nice work, my friend. Oh, excuse me. It's like a hiccup and a burp at the same time. Just making sure I got all my tabs correct here. Looks pretty good to me. Generally like to have Ariat sum it up and then my streaming things up. Okay, we are going for circle with a smiley face, or a cyclops with a smiley face. We're gonna take it nice and slow. I actually just got done watching Indrik on Twitch for a little bit. get me inspired to progress. I was watching him and working on the the druid, farming my life away. Goddamn, Nightmare Mephisto. Don't worry. I haven't got the cannot be frozen yet. Otherwise, I'd be streaming him instead of the Necro right now. But it's okay. I'm getting a lot of cool stuff, and it'll be great to share that one day. Cyclops smiley face, Cyclops smiley face. And square. There's regular smiley face. If these are in a set order, it's really sad that I haven't memorized it yet. And I do plan on going longer than an hour tonight, because I have some time to kill. I have my coffee. Got some music to listen to. Maybe we'll even get some night owl visitors with us. Depending on your country, of course. Could be morning in some places. Triangle. There we go. Cyclops smiley, or whatever. It occurred to me that looking at how I uploaded my druid as I was leveling him, there were some days where I progressed and I didn't stream any of it. So if anyone's wanting to start like a certain character and see what I did, there's like pieces of it missing. So on the following characters, I'll try to just make sure I include when streaming the key points of how I completed each boss, and reduce the amount of streams of me farming. That way, the next time I stream, after I've farmed a bit, I can have some cool things to show. Because I'd like to have people take my word for it that I play legit, you know, as opposed to having to see every single thing I find drop. I mean, I'm not opposed to showing if need be, but it's like, can't I be trusted? Why dedicate so much of my time, or my free time, to a game that I'm just going to cheat playing? I don't understand. Not that it came up at all, but I'm just saying. There's some people that just have a hard time believing anything they don't see, you know? That's a level up. That's a ding. Okay, I guess, what is that, 25? We're getting awfully close to Poison Nova. Let's make sure we can get it. 58 was Homunculus. I have to look at the strength requirements for the boots that have the skeleton mastery. Let me look that up real quick. Gives us like a sort of a fine eye of where I can rest easily, you know. Oh, they're called Marrow Walk. I need 118 strength to wear those, so that's the new minimum of strength, 118. Because it can roll with 2 to skeleton mastery, which will be, it's really the only pair of boots that fits literally and, you know, metaphorically, or characterly. I don't think that's a word. But you know what I mean, like, fits a Necro. Maybe I should say aesthetically. That's a better word. What a mess. What a bloody mess. You're welcome, chap. I think it'd be so cool to do voice acting for like a video game or something. I always thought it'd be fun to do the voices for like bad guys in animation or video game medium. Wait, I'm at 7 skeletons now? Okay, I'm at 7 skeletons now.
Non-stop music in your household, even when you leave the app, or when you go offline. Listen to YouTube ad-free.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go get some mana potions. Quick store trip. Oh, there we go. A little mana. Hey, a little more mana. I guess we are sustained for the moment. I was looking for other YouTube channels that do Diablo content, and I came across some interesting ones. I don't remember the names, but one guy did 100 Den of Evil runs normal mode, and hey, all right, that's cool. All resistances, that's amazing. This actually might be better on my merc than myself, but oh well, I look cool. Plus, if we're being real, if I die, the merc dies. Or goes somewhere, I don't know. I'd like to think I'm responsible for that guy. There's a unique in here. Where is... oh, Steel Fang. A little corpse explosion for good measure. Oh, yeah, back to what I was saying. The 100 runs in Den of Evil. It's about what you think it would be. Nothing too spectacular. It was normal mode, mind you. I don't know. It was interesting, I guess, but Den of Evil, you pass it so quick in normal mode. That's like, you don't really need to be sustained from it, you know. It seemed relatively new too, so interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's for knowledge for speedrunning? Could be. Who wears red pants? Come on now. It's okay, Necro. You can wear red pants all day. It's all good. When bought my new monitor today from Best Buy. You know, you can get much more out of your money if you just go buy a TV and use it as your monitor. but I don't know if it like responds the same in terms of frame rate and stuff. I was using my TV for a while until I went to Best Buy today and picked up an actual monitor. It took me a while to decide because for $200 I can get a 43-inch TV and use that as my monitor. But I already have like a 36-inch or something like that in my room, and I was like, dude, I don't think I need 2 TVs. I can just save a little money, not have as big a monitor, but it serves its purpose. Guy rang me up. He's like, hey man, how's your day going? He seemed pretty chipper, young dude, maybe late 20s, mid 20s. It's like, oh, you play video games? It's like, oh yeah man, I play I play some Diablo 2. And he responds, oh, do you play Diablo 3 though? It's like, yeah, I played some Diablo 3, but I have more fun with Diablo 2. And I don't know, kind of like he got really psyched, like we're gonna have a big conversation. He's like, then he's just like, cool, yeah, that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I thought we were gonna have a sweet Diablo conversation. But anyway, yeah, I have my new monitor. That's where we're going with all this. Got my new monitor. Went and grabbed some food at this noodle place here. Right next to the Best Buy. There was an abundance of attractive girls there. You know what's tricky? Sort of ignoring your instincts as a man. You see like a beautiful woman, and they could be the worst, but for some reason we have this visual, I don't know, think it must be in our programming or something. It's like we immediately think that's good, I like that, when we know nothing about it. A lot of guys are, I don't know, they get played as a fool because they're just a sucker for girls, you know. I think they forget that women are human. They're just humans. You must have a much different look at the world as a woman, having sex just thrown at you constantly, the offers of it and everything like that. I have 2 sisters that are, they're good looking girls, you know. Let's just say I've been to parties with my sisters and it gets really awkward when drunk people around me and friends like start thinking they're cute and stuff. It's like, alright, I don't want to talk about this. So generally when I like a girl, I don't like to be that guy, you know what I mean? That guy that's drooling over the girls at the strip club or whatever. That guy that wants to go to Hooters all the time or something. That's, I don't really look at things like that, I guess. Where the fuck am I going with this conversation? Just talking to myself. Just connecting the dots. I don't know where they're going. This is a juicy pack. I read somewhere Corpse Explosion is the team Blizzard North's favorite spell when making this game. Don't know if that's true or not. I think I was on a Wicca or something when I read that. Oh, okay. I remember what my point was with, you know, like pursuing just random women simply because they're attractive and thinking they're great. By having that sort of mindset, it kind of put me in a position where I preferred to be pursued rather than pursuing, because I associated pursuing with like douchebags. And that's not exactly right. Because a mistake when you don't pursue and you let them come to you is you invite in, I guess, someone who's possibly more likely, I don't know how to put it. It almost puts them in control because they initiated. And I think you should probably have enough respect for yourself to know something. No, I don't know where I'm going, man. I don't know where this is going, but don't sell yourself short, basically. Don't just be at the whims of everything. Have a little faith in yourself. Don't just let whatever happens and you have to just take it. I guess the best thing is probably just find that middle ground in like everything. Never too far one way, never too far the other. I guess that's for most of life, huh? Everything in, what is it? I'm forgetting the saying. Everything in moderation, including moderation. So you gotta go crazy sometimes. There you go. I like that. I like that saying. I used to think the yin-yang symbol was cool when I was a kid. And then it became super cheesy to me as I hit like 14. And now as I get older, it's like come full circle. I'm like, yeah, you need it. You need everything to be balanced. Freaking young me was right, and you didn't even know why. Oops. Occasionally I'm thinking that I have my Corpse Explosion on F4, and that's where my Decrepify is, so if you see me accidentally Decrepify a mob, I meant to Corpse Explode it. It's gonna be a weird ass episode if anyone watches this. You're like, what is he talking about? Couldn't tell you. Take what you will from it. Shoot, I might even get another level before Duriel. This place is very dense with monsters, and especially on players 5. So I was thinking over his build, and I'm gonna farm meth on him. Good God, meth farming. Anyway, I'm gonna farm meth on him to get Triangle's gloves, Leoric's arm. It's my goal. You know, that'd be ideal. I could complete the game using those two. I don't know if the homunculus can drop from him. I am not sure. I might have to do meth runs for a bit. But the thing on a summoning Necro, summoner, even if it's a hybrid, it's kind of annoying to have to start your run, collect your skeletons, end real fast. It's kind of better to clear out most act bosses and things like that while you have your army, I think. Okay, we're gonna put on players 1 for the Duriel fight. I think he should be players 1 by the time I go in there to a new floor. Pretty sure it counts as a new floor. Get our Decrepifier ready. Probably get a cold resist potion for my Merc, just for that aura Duriel has. Okay, I think we're ready. Okay, if I die here, that'll suck. I'll have to start over. I don't think I'll die though. Not even death can save poo from pee. So mature. Skellies, go do your thing. I believe they call this a piece of cake. Decrepify, man. Decrepify. You get stupefied. Haven't heard that song in a long time. Good work, everyone. Drinks are on me. Would you prefer ale, spirits, or wine? I think I'll take some wine. Told you he wouldn't have that crappy weapon for long. This one has lifesteal. It's fine. Ah, gosh, I have to check the scythe. Yeah, the lifesteal one's better. Look at these slugs. Wish I could zoom in. So weird looking. They're like caterpillars. With, I don't even know. You're free, Tyrael. You're free. I am Tyrael. Romance, excitement. A Jedi craves not these things. Now we can put it back on players 5 and make our way to Act 3. Sorry, things didn't work out. Horizon's Urinal? Very funny. You have done very well. If you could have come this far. Mischief, let us ride your boat. Take me to where they make paladins. Hello, you're not Mischief. What are you doing? I just want to have fishing in this game. I just want to fish off the dock. I want to catch some fish and have them in my belt. Slippery fish for health. I'm gonna die. I need a slippery fish. Where'd you catch it? Off Mischief's boat. Mischief's fishing bonanza. Hey, Hralty. If you come here willingly. Most people come here on accident. Or because they're going to die. Nobody plans on coming here. Crossed is like PT Cruisers. Nobody buys one, but somehow people have them. Nobody intentionally buys one. Ignore me. Ignore this. Hey, Andres Ackerland. You're from my Twitch stuff. And I'm always bad at saying your name. Wasn't it Finn on Twitch? I forget, man. I'm sorry. But hello. I think Decrepify might serve us pretty well in here. Oh really? You didn't? Oh, I thought you came from Twitch. Anyway, hello. Yeah, I have trouble with some of the names of the people that like to watch. Anyway, how's your day or night going? I think I'm gonna use Decrepify more in here so these guys have trouble running. An esport bar? I've never been to one of those. That sounds kind of fun. Do they serve alcohol there? I imagine so, right? It's a bar. Because esport gaming and alcohol sounds like a blast. To watch, at least. They're going out of business? That sucks. I always forget what's on Berserker X. Just Man of Steel. I guess Man of Steel's pretty good early on. What drinks do you like to have? What kind of alcohol? Spider Cavern, that's cool. It's so close, I can just do it now. I don't even need to go get the waypoint yet. Beer? Beer is interesting. I don't mind beer. I like wine. I'd prefer wine, but beer is good. Beer is good for you, actually. As long as you don't overdo it. Red Bull vodka? That's good as long as you're not having that all night. They say those energy drinks mixed with the downers of alcohol is pretty rough. But what was the coolest? I guess not the coolest. What was the themed drink that stuck with you the most? Dr. Mundo's Revenge? That's awesome. I've played League, so that's great. That's unfortunate they're not gonna stay in business. Wrath of the Lich King? Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I want to see their menu now. You should, oh, you can't put links in here. What's the name of the bar? Oh shit, it's probably in Swedish. God damn it. Connect Esport Bar Umeå? Am I saying that right? Umeå? Let me see. Connect Esport. Oh, there it is. Umeå? I just want to see if I can get translate. Yes, please. I want to see their drinks. Menu. Here we go. Oh crap, I hope I'm not dying. Okay. Here's some of the drinks on the menu. Friendly Fire Fries, Gordon Freeman's Garlic Bread, No Scope Nachos, Diablo's Delights. Those are mozzarella sticks with salsa. Wrath of the Lich King, Fizz and Chips, so League of Legends I guess. Vac Wrap? Vac, is that StarCraft? Sorry, okay, I'll get back to playing. That's really cool. And we're done with this place. I don't think I have any cool places like that around here. I'm not even gonna bother with all this stuff. It just takes up room and I never use it as I'm leveling. Yeah, man. Get your breakfast going. They say it's the most important meal of the day. I usually have a tiny breakfast, medium lunch, and big dinner. I don't know why, that just works for me better. They say you're supposed to have good protein in the morning. You'll be my background breakfast bro? I'm cool with that. I'll be a breakfast bro. That's good. I used to have a priest in World of Warcraft called Sunny Side Up. I used to think it was cool just giving characters names after breakfast stuff. And that was before Discipline Priest changed, because he was a disciplined priest that just shielded everybody. Now, Discipline Priest does damage in order to heal. Those of you that play WoW know this, I'm sure. You think so? You think it's fate? Did I miss him? I did. I missed the unique monster. I usually like to say their names. Yeah. The whole breakfast situation. But I work graveyard shift, so my schedule's a bit different than most people's. Hence why I'm streaming at 2 a.m. here. Okay, where is he? He's a minion. Where is he? I just saw him. Puke Claw. Ah, that's adorable. Guys, I just puked on my claw. Okay, I won't talk like that. Andres is eating. How long am I gonna stream? I usually go for an hour, but it's gonna just go for however long today because it's the weekend. I don't have anything really to do, so I'll just keep going for a while. Feeling pretty good. I might need to get some more coffee going, but it's all good. This is probably the waypoint. Maybe not. I don't see any spider webs leading to the arachnid lair. This is gonna be a mana heavy or a mana intensive build with poison novas and the corpse explosions. So I have to remember 118 strength. I don't think I need any dex. Unless I wanted to. No, I don't need dex. Because that's the cool thing about Necros is you don't have to use a storm shield? No. You get shrunken heads, basically. Yeah, I'll show you my gear. It's I don't know if you watch me very often, but I just play from scratch. I don't twink or anything like that. So what I have is what I found. That is an awful belt. Holy shit. It's dawning on me as I'm showing someone my gear. It's like those chefs on, you know, Hell's Kitchen or that show with Gordon Ramsay. They think their stuff's awesome and then they show it to him. They're like, shit. I guess that meat has been out for about 4 weeks. I guess it is pretty shitty. I never understood it. I never understood why they bring him in. Their place sucks, and I'm pretty sure a lot of these places go out of business. Because why would you... Some place uses garbage ingredients and everything's disgusting. Would you be like, yeah, let's go give it a shot? And the waitress comes up to you. What can I get you guys? Oh, do you guys still have a bunch of hair in your beef and stuff? Oh, you don't? Okay, great. I'll have a hamburger. See, it doesn't not... Seriously? Another Berserker X? Doesn't sound like a good plan. But then I guess there's the other mindset. Any kind of publicity, bad publicity is good publicity. Any kind of publicity is good publicity. I need a teleport staff. ASAP. No, it's not really that big of a deal. I just want to be able to collect my army easier. And I think Defiance was the right choice. The sooner we get Act 3 done, the better. Because Act 4 and 5 is just downhill. You just coast it out. It's just getting through these first 3 acts. And then Nightmare's when the fun really starts. Because you have access to all your skills, the enemies aren't too difficult, and you start collecting gear that can take you through the whole game. Nightmare's my baby. Watch, I'm gonna die to the first doll that I encounter. Like, oh, never mind. There goes my plans. Jeez. I always usually do a clay golem too by this time, so it feels kind of weird only seeing 2 portraits up here. Mind you, I've only done 1 other summoner before this. And he got deleted pretty quick, so I didn't spend too much time with him in Nightmare. I need to get new glasses. Which Nightmare weapons do you usually look for in a melee character like a Zealot? Well, that's the fun part. There's so many good melee weapons. The General's Tangoliga Flail, that's a good one because it's very fast. I like Bloodrise Scimitar because I think it has plus to Zeal, Lifesteal. It's pretty fast, good damage, and you can up it, and it has a big attack rating bonus, so that would probably be my #1 item if you can find it for a Zealot early. I think that mix just ended. Let me put on another one. Oh, I really like this mix. So yeah, probably just. Let me look at my area at Summit. Oh Jesus, this commercial's playing again. So, yeah, you like acts normal mode, like really good things would be the blood gloves. Where are they? Blood fist. They'll give you 10% increased attack speed, 40 flat life, and 30% faster hit recovery. Belt, ideal for normal mode. You'd want to get a gold wrap because it has more attack speed. It's pretty much a magic finder's belt for melee. It will give you more gold and a good magic find, and that extra gold can be great for gambling. Scepters are always good. If you can get yourself a nail striker, that's a great one to get because it has 20 poison resist, 20 fire resist, 25% crushing blow, 50% bonus damage to undead. And you can even up that nail striker, which my barbarian did, and that can carry you through Nightmare mode. Crushing blow is so handy. And that's my advice. You're using a Warhammer with high damage at the moment, and it works fine, but you're gonna farm some Nightmare Andy today and hopefully find a nice weapon. Yeah, there's Nightmare Andy's got quite a batch of good melee weapons. Yeah, you just go into the cube, and there's going to be 2 recipes. There's going to be the one that goes there's going to be the one that goes from normal, that changes your weapon from a normal to an exceptional, and then there's going to be the one that changes it from exceptional into elite. And so there's a recipe, there's 2 recipes for weapons, and there's 2 recipes for armors, and you can find them both on the area summit page. But you see, upping the weapon the first time is a lot easier because it doesn't require like a pull rune, you know. You can do it with relatively easy runes to get. So, you know, it will take the base of the Nail Striker Scepter, say, for instance, if you got that, and then the next base on a scepter is, it would become a rune scepter, so the damage will jump up pretty well. So it's really cool taking weapons with crushing blow that you get in normal mode, whether it be armor or something that you like, and then just converting it to exceptional, because it can continue carrying you. Moonshine. I gotta go sell some stuff. You guys good over there? Alright. Also, Thul Io Nef, that black rune word, 40% crushing blow. That's huge. 40% of the time you're doing like a portion of the enemy's health. It's massive. That's always my go-to item if I don't get anything. I usually make whatever I find work, but if I get super desperate, I'll make a black and a mace. I've actually been curious about making a barbarian, a whirlwind barb with dual blacks. I think it'd be really cool. Moonshine. Got the Great Marsh waypoint over here. I think my cat just went under the couch. I'm kinda weird, and I like to roleplay while playing D2, so I'd honestly like a cool unique weapon over just a rune word for the feels. Yeah, I totally get that. I absolutely love class uniques and everything. Roleplaying how, with a weapon that, yeah, like a paladin themed weapon. So like farming for a cool unique scepter. I love that stuff, man. That's why, like, on my Fury Druid, I would much rather use Jalal's main than a Shaco. But chances are I'm gonna find a Shaco before Jalal's. Oh nice, these are champions. A lot more experience. I'd really like to see your character if you get into a comfortable spot. Like, it's not roleplay in that sense that I go in character and deviate from progressing the game a lot while playing, but some stuff just feels chill and right. I totally agree. I think it's the power of nostalgia. And I don't know. Maybe also the fact that rune words are very powerful, and it's kind of fun staying along the theme of your character. Like, you chose to play as a paladin, so make what a paladin would use work. Maybe, in a sense. I think like that sometimes. I do it with Dark Souls. Like, when I play Cleric in Dark Souls, I'll level up the mace that he comes with, and I'll use healing slots, and I'll upgrade my faith, even if I find a stronger weapon, if it's like not something a Cleric would use. I like to stick with what the characters would do. You'd probably like it, man. You have all these sorts of options to build your character, but you can stay along the themes of your class, like a pyro or something like that, because there's lore on the items, and it will be like pyros wore this hood in the Great Swamp, and so you can make sure that the only armor you wear through your playthrough is, you know, that hood of the pyro and stuff like that. It might be weaker than other armors you find, but you'll be playing according to the character you chose. Just FYI, I took the biggest hangover dump while talking. It's not a pretty sight, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly. Okay, enjoy your breakfast. I'm gonna get through this damn jungle. They say it's got a sharp learning curve, but if you're the type of person that likes to go at something a bunch, you know, you'll pick it up. That's all it is learning the patterns. Did I just see a unique? I guess not. That's the only sort of drawback I see about this game is I wish there were more lore things directed with items. I would love to see some sort of lore on the Herald of Zakarim's shield, you know, the what do you call it, Titan's Revenge javelins. I would love to see some sort of lore representation of what's going on with those. We are still at 7 skeletons. Ooh, 4 more levels and I get to start spewing poison. I love my skeleton army. They're so cool. Just out of curiosity, I wonder how long I have been streaming. Sometimes I wonder if I set up my stream to be able to take like donations and stuff, if I would get any donations, and would I want that? I don't know. It must. I was thinking it must feel weird if you have someone donate to your stream and then do you have to pay more attention to them and stuff like that? You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to deal with that kind of stuff. Be awkward. I mean, if we're being real, who the fuck's gonna donate to me? Like, he's doing a good job sitting there, not doing shit. He deserves my money. I've donated to a few streamers. I think it was a charity thing though, where a portion of it was going to a cancer foundation. And it was actually a tax write-off too. You get a little email, but I totally forgot to present that when I did my taxes. I was also curious if you get a certain amount donated to you as a streamer, do you get an email at the end of the year or at the beginning of the next year for as like a W-2 so you can do your taxes here in the States, you know? I don't know. I'm curious how that works. Dude, these guys are unstoppable. They have a Defiance aura. Whew. Strength in numbers, man. 7 of them. Just tearing through normal mode. Player's 5 too. Like, Necros are so good. You know what's another cool thing? Is I've been, I'll go watch other streamers on Twitch, and they're so kind. They're always like, Brandon, link your channel for others. And I was just like, why? You guys are like so cool, but nobody is gonna like what I do. Like, there's a very small community of people that are gonna like how I play. It's not flashy, but it's so kind of them. There's a ding. There's a level. think we're just about home free from the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Those skellies a little stronger. That'll sell pretty decent. Good day to you, Kane. Greetings, Ormus. Looks like everything's going well. Oh, I didn't do the Gidbin stuff. I should probably do that. Or not the Gidbin, the statue. The golden statue. I have to switch characters over from my other computer, my hardcore concentrate barb. I've never done it before, but I read on forums at work yesterday. Sounds pretty easy. Just basically copy from my character folder and then paste it in my new computer's character folder. Hopefully it works. Should be the same version and everything like that. Unaltered D2, no add-ons, nothing like that. Just 1.14D. So if any of you guys have done that, let me know if it's that simple, you know. We'll know when the marsh is ending when... My goodness. When we see those little pieces of gold on the ground. Hell, any damage is hurt. For a squirt. Lost a skelly. He shall be remembered, though. That'd be awesome if you could name your skeletons. Just like go to the options menu. It's like where you put your hotkeys. Just put skeleton 1 name, skeleton 2's name, skeleton 3's name. Just so I could see it. I don't know. My own amusement. Long staffs usually sell pretty well. Same with bone wands. Seems like scepters are, I don't know, hit or miss. Sometimes they sell for a lot, sometimes not so much. I'm gonna fucking decrep these guys. They're fast, so take their speed from them. Then what? Then what will you do? Soul Killer Shaman. It's a big pair of shoes for a little man to stand in. Soul Killer, huh? How you gonna do that? How you gonna kill my soul? I mean, we just leveled up, and I'm already like an 8th to another level. Let's go kill these guys and then go sell. I'm gonna decrypt them. Good luck escaping my skeletons now. Okay. Like butter. I'm full on cash. It's a rich Necro. Alright, I gotta sell that. Last sip of my coffee. Yeah, you're not feeling like making the coffee? That's like a morning tradition for me. Coffee is my breakfast. Oh, we got Foul Widow the Howler. I make my coffee, I take my multivitamin, I go about my day. You didn't want to empty the coffee maker? That was the thing that held you back. It's a rough life, man. I think that qualifies as first world problems. It's a big moment for you. A huge realization. You just looked at it. It's not happening. I know who I am. You know what I think another thing that contributes to me not liking a big breakfast? I feel like after I eat, I get tired. And so if I keep it light, little snacks or something like that, it doesn't bog me down as much. So I prefer to have the heavy meal as I'm getting ready to go to bed. Holy shit, why did I hit that? I know why I hit it, because I'm like in autopilot mode to get this dude leveled. Very nice. Little sandwich to start your day. Coke Zero, huh? To get your caffeine in you. I try not to drink soda, but every once in a while on the weekend I get a craving, and tonight I'm having a craving, and I should go grab one just because it's like a cheat day for me. I usually like to have Saturdays as my cheat day. I work out almost every single day, so I don't mind letting myself have a soda on occasion. But I don't buy 6-packs or anything like that. I'll go get like one fountain drink. I don't like to have them in the house or anything like that. It's filtered water in the house, and it's smoothies of just frozen fruit I buy with protein powder, and that's post-workout recovery. But yeah, there's something about soda, especially if you grew up with your parents letting you have it. It's hard not to relate it to like having a good time. You're like, oh, cool, let's have a soda. We'll get some 12 packs, and we'll go, have a sleepover, play some video games. And so I think we have that sort of Pavlov mentality, is like relating a soda to a good time. At least I do. You're getting back into training yourself. That's cool. How are you training? Are you doing like some jogging, or do a little cardio, some light lifting? How do you like to do it? I got kind of wrapped up in calisthenics. I really like push-ups, all the basic things. Lifting weights. That's good. Everyone should lift a little bit of weights. I pretty much only use my incline bench for the chest exercise, the pectoral exercises. Put the weights close to your chest. Just do 10 to 12 reps of those, like 3 sets. And then every day I push myself for push-ups. I try and get as many push-ups out of myself as I can, because I didn't really start caring. It's my New Year's resolution to work out more. And so it was like the first day I did maybe 15, and I was breathing so hard. I was in bad shape. I mean, it didn't look like it if you were to look at me, but I felt it. I felt like my computer job, my office job is just not leaving me in the best shape, we'll say. And so each day I've been just doing a little more. Now I can get almost 50 out of myself at each session. It just feels good to notice progress. Going from that first day, nearly throwing up, doing a very pathetic amount, to where I'm at now, where I can just bust it out, and I see physical changes too. Those take the longest, and you just have to make yourself not care about seeing the physical changes, because it's not going to come nearly as fast as you want. But I'm ranting a bit much about this. I just got really psyched on it. And I'm generally, I keep to myself with all this stuff, so like telling someone, I get all like, oh yeah, I'm doing this and this and this. I've had lean muscle myself. I never looked like a really strong guy. I always looked like, I don't know, like a swimmer or something like that. But to be fair, like, I smoked cigarettes for like 6 years, and I was partying a lot through my 20s, so that made me very skinny. And I quit smoking a while ago, so now my metabolism's like in a better spot, and I'm around the proper weight a guy of my size should be. My dad's like a pretty tall, buff dude, and to see me so skinny, it was a little odd. Not to mention, like, I started, as I was growing, I thought skinny was good. I was like, oh cool, like that's the slim look girls like and stuff like that. But then as you start getting older, you're like, I don't want to be this weak little guy that just looks cute to some girls on occasion. Like, I want to be able to defend myself. I want to have muscle. I want to be able to, you know, be accountable. Oh, and how I quit smoking? That's easy. My mom had a stroke, and I seen what it did. It made her eye go weird and shit like that, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a stroke. If I have a stroke, people are gonna have to take care of me and all this stuff. I was like, I'm not gonna have a stroke. So I just quit. I was like, this is gonna be some shitty stuff, but I'm gonna quit. So I spent nights in the emergency room with my mom and everything during her stroke, and I just remember thinking like, okay, I need to stop. The process was I tried it probably like 6 times, until one time it's like I got 2 weeks, I caved. I got 3 weeks, I caved again. I started getting freaked out every once in a while because I'd feel like a little thing in my chest, and it was probably just anxiety, but I'm like, oh gosh, I'm a smoker and that could be a heart attack, so I freaked myself out a bit. I've been to the doctor, I'm healthy. I would just have all these crazy thoughts, and I was like, dude, you don't have to deal with the bullshit of running out of cigarettes. You don't have to deal with that feeling. And then I started biking, and that's what really did it. When you go for a long bike ride, and you're trying to catch your breath, and you start thinking about cigarettes going in your system and like clogging you from breathing right, it really makes you look at it differently. So I think if you just do something that makes your breathing sort of intense, and then think about not being able to catch your breath, that'll get you thinking. And so, yeah, just find something that smoking will totally ruin. Seriously, that's what I'm wearing. Oh no, I have ring mail. This is Crow Call. But you just kind of have to trick yourself. You have to just reprogram yourself. Well, that's good for a merc. Because those first few weeks you're gonna have a temper, that's for sure. Because you're not gonna be getting your dopamine fix. That's what cigarettes are, giving you unnatural dopamine when you should be attaining it yourself from other ways, but it's like a cheat. Instead of having to work for something or anything like that, you cheat and give yourself a good feeling with a cigarette. So if you can find other things to make you happy, other outlets, that's really the best way to replace it. Because that's all it is. It's just a different good feeling. I also always thought I was going to be like, I'm always going to smoke. Like, I'm not a very social guy. I like going away from the party out inside and having a smoke. And then I just sort of realized all of it's pretty much bullshit. It's like, I don't even feel like partying anymore. I don't really feel like drinking. Drinking's fun, but I only realized it was fun because it sort of removed anxiety. After I started dealing with my anxiety and working on myself, didn't really feel like drinking. I'll still have some wine on occasion, but I'm not going to parties getting hammered off shots and getting sick. guess just learning those lessons that the young men learn that turn them into old men. Maybe wise men.
Non-stop music for you and your family.
This was a year of working on myself, man.
Or when you go offline.
I'm 32 years old. I can't be acting like irresponsible. Like nothing good's gonna happen if I keep being irresponsible. I'm gonna lose my parents one day. I'm gonna lose family and stuff. I have to be self-sufficient. And so I just try to get rid of all the negative things that I was doing, the selfish things that I was doing, and be like, be a person that's accountable. If someone needs help, I can be there. I'm not this dude like needing money for cigarettes. I'm not, you know what I mean? I can be there if something bad happens, stuff like that. Not this struggling person stuck in selfish ways. And I don't judge anyone at whatever point they are in their journey, you know, man. Because people have to learn these lessons. You can take the horse to water, you can't make them drink. You have to learn your lessons on your own. Some people never learn them. Some people learn them so late. Some learn them early. I think the quote that stuck with me the most, and I think they say it in AA. I've never been to AA, but it gets used a lot. But it's try to be better than you were yesterday, and don't compare people. Don't compare yourself to others where they are. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, and do one thing a day to make tomorrow better. So I try to do that. And if I'm being honest, it's gonna be pretty cool when summer comes around and I look like Buff when I go swim. It's kind of lame, but I think it'd be kind of cool. I think with working out is just, I think it's easy for people to see it as a sort of shallow thing, like, oh, you just want to look good. But it's almost like, I'm curious what my potential is, you know what I mean? Because I know my dad, his genetics are like pretty good in the sense that I can build muscle relatively easily. My sisters played softball and they both got like pretty decent sized arms just from that. And so, and they were all ashamed of it, and I'm like, damn, maybe I should quit this partying skinny boy eating like shit and stuff and actually put some weight on me. See where I can take this. But I guess that's just me like getting deep into myself, my personal shit. I try to avoid that. Thanks for listening to me talk about it. I don't really aim to get into it too often. I'm glad you're getting some enjoyment out of it. It's like I have no idea how I'm sounding to someone else. Hopefully it's positive. Hopefully. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do. Listening to the bearded man ramble on his boring stream. I like being the boring dude. Let's see if we can get this one relatively quickly. The wine over beer. Holy shit, it did come quickly. You know why I like the wine over the beer? Okay, here's the cases. Here's where I come from on it. If you don't mind me getting into it a little bit. I don't know, wine is like fruit, you know what I mean? It's fermented fruit. It's grown and fermented. I like that idea, and it's got antioxidants and it's good for you. But I will say, as a person that's had kidney problems, beer is really cool because you notice when you get beer in you, you pee clear throughout the night with beer. And that's a great thing to have it. Just have your system constantly going, flushing it out. That's a great thing. But the only problem, beer gets you bloated as hell. It's like full of calories, just empty calories. So while easier to drink than wine, flavor-wise, I don't know. I feel like if I just suck it up and have a little bit of bitter wine. At this point, dude, I used to smoke for 6 years. A little bitter wine isn't doing anything for me. I don't mind it at all. And that's my reasoning on the whole situation. So, yeah. That's true. Yeah. There's some great beers. It just depends on my mood. I'm trying to think of like a liquor that I just do not like. Drinking a field of gold. Alright, I'll give you that. Honestly, I've never had a bad experience with beer. I've never like overdone it with beer. Bone Vex. That's a cool name. Yeah, beer is good. I've been getting Spaten. I think it's German beer. I've been enjoying that, or hard cider. Sometimes a good hard cider is great. Yeah, his name. I have to wait till Nightmare Mephisto before that's even, or Nightmare Bale before that's even possible. Wow, I'm already almost level 28. You're making time fly by for me, man, all this chatting we're doing. It's an hour 40 now into this. I might have to go fill up my cup with some filtered water. Sharp Hack the Flayer. I think he might be overdoing it with these names. Yeah, you go get that coffee going. Bring me a cup, man. Just come to the States. Pour some in an envelope and just mail it to me. Yeah, it'll help your hangover too. At least that's what I'm told. No, coffee's good. It gives you back your edge. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I imagine not. If you're chatting with me, you're probably not too bad. When I'm the worst of worst hungover, it's not communicating with anyone, wanting to be in a very cool, dark place with just a drink of water, a very cold drink of water. And I always force a piece of bread into myself to absorb what's in my stomach. Even if I feel like it's going to make me sick, I get it in, it helps me so much. Oh, what do we have left to do? I feel the Flayer dungeon. I totally missed the flare dungeon. Holy shit, dude, you get way worse than me. I've only been like that maybe twice, throwing up all off and on all day. Yeah, that sounds about how many times it happened to me. Just a few times, but it ruined the day and the day after. We'll grab this and then we'll go back and hunt for the flare jungle. Because I missed it. In my my rush to get out of here. Infidels. Alright, Mr. Fidel Castro. What was I gonna tell? Oh yeah, the alcohol that I cannot do is the first one that ever got me sick and I can never have again is tequila. If it's in a mixed drink and I can't really taste it, that's fine, but a shot of tequila can ruin my night. Alright, we don't need to deal with these guys going up and down the different levels and stuff. Okay, maybe we do. Maybe we do. This is hardcore shit. This is where teleport staff would be extremely handy. I feel like I'm juggling right now. Jesus, Jesus. The player's 5 Travinkle is not messing around. Oh, nice. Cool. 1-off skills. Got a Tarnum helmet. That's a good find. Ooh, back with the coffee. It's 3 here. I'll get a little water in me. A little water will be good. Maybe some coffee in a bit. Okay, I'll be right back. Right. Oh man, you're making me want a fresh cup of coffee myself. So I think I'm gonna have to switch to players 1 on the way through Mephisto's Durance, just so I don't get into any sticky situations with the dolls. Since my skeletons are gonna do what they want. Okay, I have to look at this map. Well, it looks like I have to go back. Oh, okay, Arachnid Lair. Looks like a better waypoint. Or Spider Forest, I mean. Excuse me. I swear, like, most of the people that come in and chat with me seem so cool. I wish there was like some international LAN center that we can just like meet up in and all game together. Just teleport there, all from our different locations, and hang out for a few hours. Like, there was this LAN center I played at growing up a few times. You'd pay like $2 an hour, and it was all dim lighting, just like sort of like I have here, a row of computers. He had a fridge, and in it, on the fridge, he would have like Hot Pockets and Pepsis and everything. It'd be like 50 cents a dollar, so we'd go and grab snacks. We eat a Hot Pocket while we're all gaming side by side. And all the guys that like you that come watch me, I think it'd be so fun to get all these, I don't know, just like-minded people, good people to hang out together. Seems like I connect a lot more with people from other countries. Not so much around here, the people that are hanging out. In Europe and Canada, that's where a lot of people I chat with are. That is so crazy. Sucker corpse. Sucker, you foolish sucker. Okay, let's have another look at the map here. So maybe over here? I don't think over there. Oh, no worries, man. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell Flare Dungeon is. I might have talked about something interesting, I mean, to you. You can always go back and watch our talk. That wouldn't be too crazy, would it? So it looks like my best bet's to go back to lower crest. Or Crest Bazaar, I mean. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I was just saying it'd be cool to have some like international LAN center where, because a lot of people that come and chat with me are pretty cool and like-minded in a lot of ways, and how fun it would be just to get all the guys and girls and whoever. That's another thing. I have a feeling that it's mainly guys that watch me. I can't imagine too many girls for some reason. Not to mention that I go out of my way to look homeless. Hey, if I was to lower Karast Runner in hell, this would be one of the chests. Would you look at that? Oh, Black Web Shade? Something? Black Web the Shade. I mean, Alara Shade, speaking of shades, is one of the few D2 girl players that I know of. But as far as fans, I don't even like the word fans. It's not like fans that watch me, it's just people. I hate that. I hate like the ego of that. The fact that like I'm streaming and anyone that watch would be considered like a fan or something. Nah, it's just like-minded people. But yeah, I just could be wrong though. Sometimes I also wonder if any of the big Diablo 2 dudes, when I say big, I would consider Alara Shade a bigger one, or Mr. Llama. I wonder if any of them have ever come across one of my shit videos. They know much more about the game than me, but I just play how I want. I treat my channel like a fucking diary. Just, this is what I'm gonna do for a while, so deal with it. But I have had the thought, like, I wonder if any of them stop by. And then I think I look at what I make, and like, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd look at my stuff. Maybe. I'd rather downplay it. That way I can be pleasantly surprised if anything were to be. Well, I guess I should start another mix, because we're back on Moonshine. I have to listen to Moonshine, though. I love Moonshine. You look at my stuff, Kappa Pride? Thanks, man. I try to watch most Diablo 2 content creators, unless I absolutely sort of like detest it. Like, there's a guy that just runs a bot all the time and shows what his bot finds. I don't watch that. I come across it. I've seen it. I don't subscribe to it. I'm trying to think. Some people make some quality stuff and are genuinely fans. Others, I think they just want to get popular fast. So they just try and think, what's a way I can get popular the quickest? It's good clickbait title. I don't know. It's hard to describe things like this because some of the people that I like do aspects of that, and it's, like I've said before, it's good marketing if you want to grow your channel. You just have to know how to differentiate the genuine people from the ones that just want viewers or whatever. That's why I think it's very important to downplay your titles. Always make your video seem shittier than it is. Maybe there'll be like a redeeming nugget in there. They're like, you know, his video wasn't that bad. What's Summoner's War? No, I don't blame you. There's a lot of people I still want to check out. But I can't scour YouTube all the time. Alright, let's queue up the next mix, huh? Moonshine.
New Kellogg's Chocolate Frosted Flakes.
Kellogg's Chocolate Frosted Flakes. Chocolatey.
This is Debbie. She has because she doesn't have Sprint Unlimited that now includes.
Guess what? I'm not even gonna watch this mix because this stupid commercial.
You who has
It's a mobile game I've been playing as my main game for 2 years. It's so addictive, strategy focused and grindy. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know. I can have an addictive personality. Maybe I shouldn't know about this game. No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at regulating my free time. I'm gonna look up some Summoner's War stuff after I get done streaming today. I do have to make a note for it on my desktop, otherwise I'll likely forget. Post-it note. Sticky note, there we go. Summoner's Wars. Okay. Now I'll know to look at that. They actually have a... Hey Glenn, how's it going, man? He said they actually have cool music videos made for a PvP tournament they had a while ago. From Falcon Shield, the same dude who makes music for League. Swede, by the way. Cool. I'm gonna have to check it out. Doing some laundry, huh? I'm glad you made it. I've been streaming a bit longer. It's always good to see you in my streams. Here we are. So it should be where the gid bin is. That was an awkward area. How's the paladin going, Glenn? Hopefully well. But yeah, like any video game or music suggestions, anything like that, if you guys ever have, I'm pretty open to a lot of new stuff, so I always will mark down new stuff. Oh, I just said, how's the paladin going, man? You said Hellforge? Nice. Belt gambling. Well, I hope you get the cannot be frozen belt. The death sash or whatever it is. Alright, Flare Dungeon. Just have to do this and I can kill the council. Good day, Kane. Very good day. In Soviet Russia. I appreciate that, Ormus. You're too kind. Sweet. Get some mana and some fire resist. Useful. You like my solid Russian accent? Battle cruiser operational. Yamato gun prepared.
Brushing only reaches 25%.
You son of a bitch commercial. I was just enjoying that.
Helping to prevent gum disease and bad breath. Never settle for 25%. Always go for 100. Bring out the bowl.
I should do this more often. I should save my Act 2 and 3 for the weekends and just do a long stream so I can chat with you guys and get this shit over with fast. Be as painless as possible. Alright, level 2. Level 3. Nice. I forget how much smaller things are when you're in normal mode. It's very, convenient. Even though the forest still feels long as hell, no matter what. It's just funny though, because like in most adventure RPG-ish games, I like forest settings. This is the only game where it drags for me. Oh shit, I know what I could go get some Subway. There's a 24-hour Subway sandwich place just down the road. If I don't get murdered doing it, it'll be fun. I don't think anything bad would happen to me. I have been held up at gunpoint though, so that sucked. But that was when I lived in the downtown area, like the busy city part of where I live. Witch Doctor Ndugu. Hey, there's a Diablo 2 content creator named Ndugu. He pretty much plays only like barbarians. He like loves barbarians. He has some videos of him killing ancients with throwing potions and stuff. It's interesting. That's an upgrade, I believe. Oh, that clicking noise I do not like. Okay. I think I just have to start getting more resist because those ghosts are hurting. There goes... What am I down to? 6 skeletons now? Oh, I'm still at 7. Alright, players 5, normal... What do you call it? Council. Shouldn't be bad. We're gonna just use lovely, lovely Decrepify. Come on out, boys. The water's fine. Let's do this. I don't even think I can curse these water watchers. Come on, come on, come on. Jeez, there's a lot of guys. Very good, very good. Giliv Flambringer. Torque Ice Fist. Stone skin, huh? More like baloney skin. Haha. Gotcha. Galeb. Seems like it'd be pronounced Galeb. That is how we do. Galeb. Yeah, that seems right. Galeb. Oh, out of TPs. Masterfully done, hero. How the fuck did you do that, hero? You just stuck him in there and... Ah. Purple shield OP. Yeah, why is it purple? I didn't really notice. Look what I got, Glenn. I got a freaking Tarnhelm. Oh, goodness. I got a Tarnhelm, I got Darkglow, got a Hawkmail. Good stuff. No complaints here. And I can show you guys the finds and plans I have for Mr. Druid. He's had a little bit of progress, not exactly what I want yet. Your Hammerden has a Merc with 3-socketed Spedum with 3 Tal runes. Yeah, man, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna go to players 1, so nothing bad happens along the way to Mephisto right now. These guys are good to decrep because they're so fast. Sweet. That was a good chunk of experience too. How I want to play this one. We're going to play it fast and loose. That's how I play things. Oh yeah, Clay Golem is awesome. I think it's a tie between the Charge Strike Amazon and the Necromancer for easiest leveling process. Taking down bosses and everything like that. Charge Strike is just strong. Strong. Whoa. That hurt for being players 1 again. I know. What am I doing, like, not having Clay Golem right now? It's okay. It's fine. Whatever. Each character has a different experience. One would hope. Now I am craving a sandwich. Alright, endurance level 2. Making our way. Making the way in the world today takes everything you got. I should just start making the titles of my videos like speedrunning, and then they'll be like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, this is going for the slowest speedrun. Slowest speedrun. Slowest speedrunner. What do you mean? He just plays the game like normal. Oh. What the fuck? Gotta sucker people in, get those views. And the anti-world record. Start my character. Just go do other things. come back and have like 9,000 viewers. What are you guys watching? Slowest world record. It took him 24 days to do one meth run. No one's gonna beat this. So stupid. Okay, well that was a good map. I do need to find the waypoint though. Ah! You're on number 2 now? Nice. Very nice. Very tight. Oh, Glenn, I saw you donate on Debrunski's stream. Do you donate pretty often? I mean, I'm not asking for a donation. I'm just wondering, because I like I've only donated twice, I think. One was to Alara Shade, and the other was to a guy doing that cancer thing. And the reason that I donated to Alara Shade is I saw the video she did with the animals on her farm and everything, and how a lot of the money is supposed to go to helping for food and stuff. Yeah, to like streamers. I thought it was really cool that she takes care of animals on the farm, and so that was, I thought, was a good cause. And also why I did it. The other guy's name was Corn Shack, and he streams retro games, and it was during the, yeah, I forget what it's called. It's not Extra Life or Extra Life. It was something else. That's cool of you. I was considering supporting someone on Patreon too. I don't know. Some people, I think, put in a lot of work. Not myself. I don't think I put in a lot of work. That's cool of you. I seen that Xmas has a Patreon. Let's see how much Xmas gets a month from his Patreon subs. Xmas Patreon. Just out of curiosity. Oh, it doesn't show. He gets 9 patrons a month helping him out for Diablo content. That's crazy. That's very crazy. Okay, this is gonna be a big clusterfuck. Oh, I didn't know Alazarath and Kilrob had them. Oh, you've been keeping up with Riker? I only watch his videos sometimes. He does a good job. Definitely does his research. Smart guy. I don't know if he has people that help him with his channel or if he just writes it all himself. And he's got to have some help, I imagine. Considering I swear it's almost every other day that he puts out a video, and it covers like 3 or 4 games sometimes. Alright, let's see how Mr. Mephisto does here. Alright, that's pretty easy. Alright, we can jump back to players 5 and begin Act 4. What are these drops? What do we got here? Got Saigons. Very cool, very cool. It is good to see you again, hero. Good to see you, Tyrael. Hardcore Saigon playthrough? All the way to hell with just Saigons. Is that what we're saying? Is that what you're saying? Because that would be a ballsy endeavor, sir. I have to say, this is the first time I knew this guy's name was Halbu. That's sad. Damn, that's a good belt. I don't have the strength. We're actually gonna save a few of these things. What chick? This girl? Jamela? I knew her name. But I never knew his name was Halbu. Wait, what are you talking about? If you're talking about her... Maybe. Shoot, actually players 5, my skeletons are gonna get roasted up pretty quick. Players 3 actually for this act. Fuck it, let's just see how players 5 goes. Remember, next point's in strength so I can actually use some gear. I don't want to use Saigons. What do you need? Here it goes. Here's hoping, right? Just gotta do things sometimes. Hey, what's up, Nostalgia? How's it going, man? How's teleporting grizzly bears these days? Saw that video. I was like, what do we got going here? Something going on? No, I'm just grizzly bear teleporting. Alright. Anyway, how you doing? It's kind of late, isn't it? I don't know where you're staying. I imagine the U.S., judging by your voice. Maybe Canada. Damn, 5k HP. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I don't want to brag or anything, nostalgia, but I think I might have won Diablo for the day. "5:38 a.m. where you are. Attempting an all-nighter since I'm on break." Nice. Yeah, I'm doing a much longer stream than usual because it's a night off for me. But it's not an all-nighter. If it was an all-nighter, I wouldn't have slept during the day because I work graves. Yeah, Tarnhelm is a pretty mini Shaco. Whoa, Glenn, where did this come from? That's out of the blue. Your two-handed pally. You're talking about the same pally that did like 1,000 council member runs. That pally with the death sword. What are you changing on him? I thought he was good to go. Oh, pit runner. Well, shit, man. You rarely come up with bad shit, so see how it goes. What are you gonna change? Some resistances? Yeah. Is your Merc gonna use the decrep polearm? I forget the name. Thresher. You might make a Cranium Basher two-handed paladin in honor of Kroger since I found. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude. What's going on with Kroger's? I want. Well, first off, that sounds awesome. Second, I want some Kroger's videos. Like, he's entertaining. Something about Kroger's. He's very different than a lot of D2 content creators. I wish he had a bunch, like just a bunch on his channel that I could marathon while I'm playing when I'm not like streaming or something. He cracks me up. Yeah, Kroger's is great. Oh, also nostalgia. You got a stream coming up, right? Next Saturday. Something like that. Next Saturday. Cool. I'll be tuning in. Give me my entertainment while I hopefully have the druid in gear. If not, that's what I'll be listening to is your stream. Oh, stream to find Iraqs. Well, shit. It's bold. But it can happen, man. Single item farming, that's where I'm at, kind of. I have like 3 items I'm looking for right now on the druid. Since I have a new game plan. Dang, you guys got all these characters in the works? This is good though. This is good. You can't stand to see animals tortured. Damn. See, Arax is one of those items a lot of players value quite highly, But for me, since I played so many melee characters, when I got it, it was never a big deal. Same with Stone of Jordan. But that'd be great when you get it. I always thought that like the Arachnid Mesh was sort of a given if you ran Helmeth enough, you know? But then again, I thought that about Nightmare Meth and Duriels, but I guess fucking not. I found a Stone of Jordan before I found a damn Duriel shell. So stupid. Whatever. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. I will persevere. I will find it. Jesus, you've ran 20k meth times, you think, and you haven't found it? That is rough. Yikes. It's okay. I'm like at 500 runs on Nightmare Meth. Still haven't found that Duriel shell. But my concentrate barb, he found it within like his 20th run, and he needed it. It doesn't make any sense, this game. This game's wild. See, I've never found a Crown of the Ages. That's awesome. If I ever found a Astrions, I'd feel so good. That's my like the coolest item to me. I've never found it. I love Paladin stuff. You do Kindle and one of his minions drop it since he can't himself? That would be an interesting sight. I'm so bad at streaming when more of you get into the chat because I just start like getting wrapped up in what else you guys are gonna do. Ding, level up. I still have to go through your older videos, Nostalgia, because I subscribed to you fairly recently. I actually did. When you subscribed to me, you left a comment, and I had no idea that you even made content. And then I finally seen something about one of your comments talking about something you did, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna look at your channel. That's when I realized. $29, so close. I guess I could get a clay golem. Nah, we'll get those skeletons rough, because that was my idea for this build. Skellies, Poison Nova. Just flat melee skellies. Tell me about it, man. Like, a lot of people make content. Sometimes people just stop making it for a while. Sometimes they get back into it. The hardest is finding the ones that make content consistently and that really make you want to play by watching it. Oh, you found a D-Web? You lucky duck. Yeah, Indrik, I think he's a bit of a perfectionist with videos. I was just watching him earlier today. He's like, Brandon, put the link to your channel. I was like, oh dude, you're cool, thanks man. Nobody's gonna give a shit about my channel, but I appreciate the gesture, you know, that was nice. I think Indrik probably critiques himself, like keeps himself at a really high standard or something. Gonna do a mini D-Web 6-socket crystal sword, all poison faucets. That'd be pretty dorky. What's your weapon, man? 6-socket crystal sword, all poison faucets. Okay, how about dual wielder? Seriously. Okay, DJ Waters, Extimus, Indrik, like all the dudes that push themselves from super high runs. That's gotta be like almost like I would treat push-ups or something. Okay, we're gonna do 50 runs today, mark it off. 50 runs tomorrow, okay, mark it off. It's gotta be a long project. I can't imagine marathoning it. It's too much. Oh, sorry, did I say Extimus? I meant Indrik, DJ Waters, NoobTube. Was it NoobTube? You did, Glenn. You did the 1,000. I think everyone probably has a different style. Like of how they like to run this stuff when they try and bang out a run video. But yeah, that was my mistake. I don't think Xmas has done a run video. I don't know. I'm not subbed to Xmas. I just don't. I don't know. Gonna do 20 hours runs. No idea what will be in the pit runs. Who knows, man? Who knows? I love seeing the results of those runs because it's gonna take me a lot longer to come up with a character that can do that stuff. That when it isn't scary and hardcore. That's why I want more people to do run videos because then I can see the results. It's really fun. Oh yeah, Glenn's editing's been killing it. I'm like slouching. I'm being so lazy right now. I haven't fucking gone anywhere. Sorry guys. So stupid. Hey, I was playing a little D3 before I went to bed today. Since I got my new monitor, I put my TV back onto my PS4. It's season 13. I'll like play a little adventure mode. If I want to go to sleep. In hardcore nonetheless. I've almost killed myself so many times falling asleep playing hardcore in D3. But I don't play it nearly as much as I play this. I'll play maybe 10 minutes before bed every other day. My characters don't make much progress. In D3. I've already invested enough time in that game. Now it's just like a relaxer, I guess. Oh wait, my roommate borrowed me Chrono Trigger, so I've been playing that on my 3DS as well, or 2DS. Because I've actually never beaten Chrono Trigger, or really played it, and so many people love it. So I'm just gonna see what all the hype's about. Wait a minute, are you guys talking about recording the entire time you're doing the runs to actually film the drops? Because, yeah, that would take a lot of space up. I was just, whenever I got a drop, I would turn on and clip it and just pick it up and then ID it. Or you could do a run, record it in OBS. If nothing happens, just delete it. Just if you wanted to actually get the run on video, if nothing drops, just have that folder open where the recording goes to and delete it. I guess that's the two ways that are probably the most efficient. And you can also use deleting the file as sort of a way to bookmark what number run you're on. You know, like run number 1, film it, nothing dropped, delete. Run number 2, film it, it got a Vex, for instance, keep. That way you can line up all of the stuff you have, write it down, record your audio is what I did, and then edit to your voice to make it smooth. At least that's what I found to be easy. Oh yeah, man. Networking with people to help you out is really cool. I don't put enough care into my channel to do anything like that. I'll do everything myself. And since I got a new computer, that's another thing that's setting me back from making actual videos rather than streams, because I have to get my software on here, I have to get my editing software and all that stuff. I really like the software I was using, but I don't know how to get it onto this computer because it was a disk. This is a hard life right here. This is a rough life right here on this necromancer. Tyrael was a fool to have trusted me. You see, it was I who something Diablo. If it wasn't for Dobrunsky or Speedo, I probably wouldn't have kept playing D2. Glenn, like, gets me motivated to play a lot. Why did I listen to that? Thank you, hero, for putting Izul's tortured spirit to rest. May the light protect you and the powers of heaven shine upon your path. But if what you tell me is true, then I fear we've been played fools all along. Izul helped Diablo and his brothers trick me into using the soul stones against them. What? Nail Stone's powers are credible. Okay, it's enough. It's enough acting stupid. Is there ever enough acting stupid? Oh yeah, the gun show, Armageddon. No, I got Linguini, man. Stay a while and listen. My voice is weird. What is it? I don't remember the instrument it's called. You're a youngin', man. I've got 12 years on you. 32 years old. No, age is just a number. It's weird to think what you'll be like with 12 more years of life experience. Yeah, man, do your Kane impression in video. Oh, I'd like to hear it. I think everyone has their own little Kane. It's almost like it's almost Jimmy, what's his name from It's a Wonderful Life. You want the moon? I'll get the moon for you. How am I forgetting these things? Probably because they're so out there. Decker Kane and Jimmy, what's his name? You want the moon? Let me get the moon for you. I got a lasso. I'll put it over the moon. Yeah, I got Dark Glow. Lucky enough. My resistances aren't too bad. Now, they were awful earlier. Been pretty lucky on this guy. I'm getting hungry, guys. I might be calling the stream after I find the waypoint to the next place. I've covered quite a bit of normal in this stream alone for this character. Talking with Andrew helped quite a bit. And of course, when you guys came in, it's awesome.
Brushing only reaches 25% of your mouth. Listerine cleans virtually 100%, helping to prevent gum disease and bad breath. Never settle for 25%. Always go for 100.
Oh, thank you so much for this information. Oh, sweet. I'm glad you're still here, Andrew. Haven't heard from you in a minute. Dude, I had a lurker earlier today leave a comment saying they were a lurker and they wanted to know the channel I was listening to music from. That was flattering. To have like I see the views on my videos, you know, not a lot of them, but I see them, and it's cool that sometimes every once in a while someone comes out and says something. It's like, awesome, man. Yeah, of course, directed him toward the channel I like listening to. I'm pretty sure I leveled up at some point and forgot to put points into strength. 33 played D2 since it came out. See, it might have been when I don't even know the release time of when I played it. Like, it might have been brand new when I played it, but I was 13 or 14. Another troll comment from a certain 10k sub channel with no manners. I don't know what you're talking about, Nostalgia. Now that I have my TV setup. I'll probably play a little bit more of that farming game that I was into for a bit. That is so relaxing. Something Stardew Valley, yeah, that's a good time. And Binding of Isaac, of course. I forgot to add slow to the title of this again, didn't I? I know I forgot. Let me see what I titled it. It's just the same as it always is. Yep. Because this is slow as shit. This is slow run. This is, yeah, this is the slow run. This is a social run. Hey, it's hardcore. You gotta be careful, alright? You gotta be careful. But who's the slow ones in this case? Me? Or these decrepified bastards? Riddle me that. Yep. See? You got it? It's a diverse pack. A little bit of everything in that pack. Actually, it's a Gale Aegis. But I don't want to brag. My belt is probably one of the best you've ever seen. Beat that, hot shot. I could go buy a better belt right now. I don't know what the hell I've been doing. Trials and tribulations. Yeah, man, that belt is pretty busted. I heard they don't allow it in PvP. Just never breaks. Repairs durability. Got a belt. Halbut. You need to sell your Tri-Res 19 strength spiderweb sash so that I can get one of those. Yeah, you know it. I mean, if you're lucky, you might need 1,000 magic fine. Dupe it and sell it for forum golf. I don't know if I want my secret out yet, how good it is. Ban grief from PvP? I don't know, man. I don't even know why, like, you would play a... I don't know why you play PvP games, or play PvP in games that are so clearly unbalanced. Like, I can look at PvE, like, builds and stuff, I can already tell you there's not going to be, like, a fair fight in PvE. Or PvP. It just seems like there's no way to balance it. If you want PvE to be as fun. Bye-bye, Wonder Belt. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Glenn. I mean, spells like Life Tap and all that stuff. There should be certain... how do I put this? I think World of Warcraft has it pretty cool because they have certain skills and things like that that are usable for PvP only. I don't know, man. I'm not a PvP expert. That, like, look at Diablo 3. How do you? They made the damage numbers so insane and gameplay so nuts. So like, there's no way to do fair PvP around that. It's chaos. I don't know how you get it right in a game like this while making PvE fun. I just don't know how to fix it. I heard a lot of those people are getting into, or not a lot of them, a good amount of them, I would say, they found out were botters, something like that, climbing the ranks. Glenn says, when I played D3 like 3 years ago, I was about to do an 87 grader riff that would put me in the top 10 on Barb. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think it was like maybe 3 years ago, I was in the top 300 or something. I don't know. I was very low on what was shown in some part of the ladder, and I thought that was pretty cool, but I was light years away from anyone really trying. Nostalgia says, I mean, honestly, if there's a way to bot, people are going to get the #1 on the leaderboard spot with it. We just like to ruin stuff as humans, I guess. In an ironic way, with robots. Robots. Yeah, people, I don't know. There's something very cool in doing things legit. I think that's why single player is really great. They did a movie about that with the dude that played Conan. The Terminator? Terminator 2? Arguably one of the best sequels of all time. Oh, here we are. River of Flame. Oh, Terminator 3. I thought they were all about that. Trying to do better by giving the machines power, then the machines become self-aware. You just found Zakram's hand? Oh yeah, I gotta look at the stats on that. That's that bad boy with Crushing Blow, ain't it? Ain't it? Oh, that's the one with Blizzard on it. Oh, nice, dude. Very nice. Level 6 Blizzard, or level 5 Blizzard's pretty good too, just as a passive to go off while you're zealing. You found a Talos lacquered plate on your Hamilton stream, and I had a crazy reaction. Just shows how much payoff legit D2 was. I was like, guys. Cracked deck. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, I'm getting nowhere fast here. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap the stream up, guys. I am very hungry. So hopefully one of you guys start streaming soon, or Debrunski, someone better start streaming at 4 in the morning so I have something to watch while I'm farming, because I'm only doing this character on stream, so I'm going to the druid after this. Thanks, Nostalgia. I'm glad you stopped by, man. I'm glad all you guys stopped by. It's fun. Very fun. The mix is done. What perfect timing. What perfect timing. All the best, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll probably take tomorrow off. You just finished your laundry? I'm sorry, Glenn. I've been streaming, let me see. I know it's not a big deal. 3 hours is kind of long for me, though. If you consider all my streams throughout the week were 1 hour, about. See you, Andrew. And I'm probably saying your name wrong, but I think it's easier to call you Andrew. See Glenn. See Nostalgia. See everyone else, any lurkers. Have a good evening and have fun. See you guys.